Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're diving into something that, well, touches nearly everyone's daily life these days.
Mm.
Mental wellness and productivity apps.
Mm.
You've shared some really interesting sources about one called the Liven App, and we're here to really break down what it offers, how its features actually work, and what you should probably know before you think about using it.
Yeah.
Our mission, like always, is to give you that clear shortcut to being well-informed about Live and its features, how it works, and really importantly, what people are actually saying about using it.
And what's fascinating here, I think, is how these apps try to blend technology with, personal growth. It's a big trend.
Absolutely.
We're looking at Liven, which really positions itself as both a mental wellness and a productivity tool. If we connect this to the bigger picture, it really speaks to this growing desire people have for structured support.
Right, managing emotions, getting tasks done.
Exactly. In a world that feels, well, pretty demanding, people are looking for digital tools that can genuinely help.
So let's get right into it. What exactly is Liven? At its heart, our sources say it's designed to help you track your moods, build healthier habits, and ultimately understand yourself better emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine having a tool right there that helps you see yourself a bit more clearly. The core of its experience seems to be this intuitive mood tracker.
And it's not just like a simple happy sad button. That's kind of the old way. Liven's mood tracker is apparently more sophisticated.
Okay, how so?
It lets you log emotions with more detail. Maybe you feel frustrated or anxious, not just bad. And crucially, you can tag what might be causing it, like specific events or situations.
Ah, so finding the triggers.
Exactly, spotting those patterns, like maybe this kind of meeting always makes you feel stressed, or maybe not enough sleep tanks your focus. Understanding those links, that's key for emotional intelligence, right?
Right, moving from just noticing to actually understanding why. That makes sense.
It's about active intervention based on your own data, not just passively watching your mood go up and down.
That causality piece is powerful. But, there are a lot of mood apps out there. How does Liven try to stand out beyond just detailed tracking? What's the unique hook?
That's a really important question for any app in this space, isn't it? How do you go beyond just logging data? And this is where Livy comes in.
Livy.
Yeah, Livy. It's their AI-powered companion. And this is where Liven really seems to stand out.
An AI companion. Oh, okay, tell me more. How does that work? Is it just a chatbot?
Well, it aims to be more than that. It uses pretty sophisticated natural language understanding NLU to figure out what you're actually saying, the nuance in your feelings.
Okay.
And it's designed to spot common negative thought patterns and then use techniques inspired by cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, to help you challenge them.
Wow, CBT techniques from an AI. So it's like a little pocket therapist.
Sort of, yeah. It tries to guide you through reframing those thoughts.
How does it guide you, though? Is it just giving generic positive advice?
No, that's what's interesting. It apparently tries to gently challenge those cognitive distortions, things like catastrophizing, thinking in black and white.
Right, those mental traps we fall into.
Exactly. It does this by asking questions, kind of like a therapist might use Socratic questioning. It won't just say, cheer up. It might ask something like, okay, what evidence actually supports that thought? Or is there another way to look at this situation?
Huh. So it prompts you to think differently yourself.
Precisely. Helping you actively reframe things, build more balanced perspectives. It acts almost like a personal mental wellness coach, available whenever you need it, helping you build those mental muscles.
Okay, an AI that actively guides your thinking, that is pretty distinctive. Definitely moves beyond just logging moods. And building on that, Liven offers more than just Livy, right? What other practical tools did the sources mention for actual growth?
Yeah. Beyond the AI, there's a suite of other tools. First, they have these bite-sized courses.
Bite-sized courses?
Yep.
Okay. On what topics?
Things like procrastination, managing stress, dealing with self-doubt. And the sources highlight that these aren't just random tips. They're apparently built on established psychological ideas. So a course on anxiety might use CBT principles, while one on self-doubt could pull from ACT, acceptance, and commitment therapy.
Oh, so grounded in actual therapeutic approaches. That's good. Not just fluffy advice.
Exactly, evidence-based, which should make the strategies more practical and hopefully effective.
But are these courses as personalized as the Livy interaction sounds? Or are they more one-size-fits-all?
That's a great point, and yeah, that's where some users felt there was room for improvement. The sources suggested that while the courses are solid and research-backed, they could be tailored more to the individual's specific needs.
Okay.
It seems there's maybe a bit of a disconnect there. You have this highly personalized AI, but the course content doesn't always match that level of tailoring. It's a potential area for them to grow, perhaps.
Right, managing expectations across different features. Something to keep in mind. So, beyond the courses, what else is in the toolkit for daily use?
Well, they have practical tools for action. There's a routine builder and a daily habit tracker.
Standard stuff for productivity apps, often.
True, but the routine builder sounds quite customizable. You can apparently link habits to specific triggers, set reminders, track your streaks, visualize your progress.
The streak visualization, that can be really motivating.
Definitely. Research shows that seeing those streaks builds momentum. So if your goal is, say, meditate for 5 minutes, linking it to after my morning coffee, and seeing that streak grow can really help cement the habit.
Makes sense. What about people who prefer, like, journaling or reflection?
They've got that covered, too. There's guided journaling, not just a blank page, but prompts often based on positive psychology, thinking about gratitude, challenges overcome, that sort of thing.
Nice.
And also well-being tests. These let you track your emotional state over time, giving you a longer-term view of how you're doing, beyond the daily mood logs.
So, a pretty comprehensive package then. Moods, AI guidance, learning, habits, reflection.
Yeah, and apparently it's all wrapped in a user-friendly interface,
Yep.
designed to be pretty easy to navigate, whether you're super techie or not.
Okay, so Liven paints a really compelling picture. Lots of features, innovative AI. It sounds quite promising.
Yeah.
But no app is perfect, right?
Exactly.
We have to look at the other side. After digging into all these features, the sources also brought up some, let's say, less positive points, some real-world hurdles.
Absolutely. It's crucial to look at the actual user experience on the ground, because robust features sound great, but how does it actually perform day to day? This raises the question, what are the potential frustrations users have run into?
Right, so what happens when you actually start using it? Well, our sources point to some definite downsides you need to be aware of. Technical glitches, for one.
Uh-oh, like what kind of glitches?
We're talking the app freezing up, or worse, data not saving properly. Imagine carefully logging your mood or tracking a habit all day.
And then it just vanishes.
Exactly. Or the app crashes right when you're trying to use it. You can see how incredibly frustrating that would be, especially for an app meant to help you feel more organized and balanced, not less.
Yeah, that completely undermines the purpose. If the tool itself becomes a source of stress, not good.
Definitely not. And then, beyond the tech side, there's also criticism about the app's business model. This comes up a lot with these kinds of apps.
The free versus paid tiers, I assume.
Precisely. Liven has a free version with basic features, maybe limited mood tracking, a taste of the courses. But to get the full experience, unlimited habit tracking, full access to the guided journals, the really advanced mood analytics.
You need to pay up.
Right. You need the premium subscription. And according to our sources, that's around $59.99 per year. So there's a free entry point, but the really deep features come at a cost.
Which is fairly standard, but the issue often lies in how that's handled, doesn't it?
Exactly. And that leads to the next point. Alongside the paid tier, users reported some, let's say, aggressive upselling tactics to get you onto that paid plan. Pop-ups, constant reminders.
That can be really off-putting.
Very. And maybe more concerning, reports of difficulties with customer support, especially when people try to cancel their subscriptions. Issues getting responses, trouble actually stopping payments.
Oof, yeah, that erodes trust quickly.
Yeah.
It speaks to that bigger challenge for these apps, balancing making money with keeping users happy and feeling respected, especially when you move from free to paid.
It's a really tricky balance. Push too hard, make it difficult to leave, and you can ruin all the goodwill the features might have built up.
Particularly in the wellness space, where feeling safe and supported by the tool is paramount.
Absolutely. So, okay, let's try and bring it all together. When we look at Liven overall, balancing the good and, well, less good, it definitely stands out for blending that detailed mood tracking with the very unique AI support from Livy, plus the practical habit tools and courses. It does seem to genuinely encourage self-reflection and growth in multiple ways.
Yeah, it presents itself as a really solid, feature-rich option if you're looking for that kind of advanced digital support for your mental wellness and productivity, especially if that AI coaching idea appeals to you.
Right. It clearly has potential to be a powerful tool for the right person.
And it's significant, but it's just as important for you, the listener, to be aware of those reported technical glitches and the frustration some people have had with the subscription side and customer service.
Definitely. Knowing both sides helps you make that informed choice, right? Weighing the cool features against the potential headaches.
Exactly. Does it align with what you personally need and what you're willing to tolerate in terms of potential issues? That's the key question.
So we've really unpacked the Liven app today. We looked at its innovative mood tracking, that unique AI companion, Livy, the courses, the habit builders.
The whole suite.
And we also made sure to highlight the technical issues and those subscription hurdles that some users have unfortunately run into, trying to give you that full, balanced picture.
And, this deep dive into Liven, whether it ends up being the right app for you or not, it does raise a bigger question for all of us, I think.
Oh, what is that?
In this ongoing quest for, better mental well-being and getting more done, how much do we actually value this kind of advanced tech support compared to maybe simpler, more traditional methods?
That's interesting. Tech versus tradition.
Yeah. And where do we draw the line? When does a helpful digital nudge start to feel like, pressure from these tools that are always kind of there?
That is something genuinely worth mulling over as you navigate your own wellness journey in this very digital world we live in. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.